Christian music artist Derek Webb came to Berry's campus last weekend to give the students a special concert, as well as attend a question-and-answer session about his music and beliefs. Check it out.
This next song was on the television show. It's called Grey's Anatomy, and so they played it on the show and whatever, and nothing really came of that, but it was very exciting for me. Amazing, really. I just had no idea. It wasn't. I hadn't visualized any of that when I was writing the song. There weren't connections I was making with the particular song, but it's actually something totally different that you wouldn't have thought would have gone so well with fornication. But as a result, it was okay. It made sense somehow.
Musician Derek Webb came to Berry on February 1st to share his beliefs and views that inspired his music in a question-and-answer session hosted by Berry student Lydia Fields. Later that evening, he put on an awesome performance for a large crowd of students who came to hear music from his new album, The Ringing Bell, including the song titled Name that premiered on popular hit show Grey's Anatomy.
It never ceases to amaze me how frustrating it is for me, to hear Christian radio stations whose MO, whose kind of catchphrase is how they're safe for the whole family. We're safe for the whole family, you know? It's like a little commercial with some mom saying, yeah, safe for the whole family, my 4 boys, and it's safe for the whole family, we all listen to. So baby, don't let up, don't put a name on you. Christians complain about the idea of tolerance and how we shouldn't be tolerant, we should be, how tolerance isn't a biblical idea, which I kind of agree with. That's kind of neither here nor there, but if there's ever been a kind of a tolerant, framework, it's safe for the whole family. That I don't totally understand, because how do you even begin to address the most basic? How do you read 2 or 3 chapters into any gospel and not wound up with something that's most certainly not safe and most certainly not for your whole family? I just don't know how you get there. If we claim to be people who are trying to follow Jesus, which I do, which incidentally is a ridiculous thing to claim to try to do, because he was a really super hard guy to follow, especially when he starts to talk about things like loving our neighbors, loving our enemies, loving the people, loving and caring for and praying for even the people who oppose and hate us and want to kill us. Because you love this bastard child, oh, I don't trust you to provide. Christians love rules, we love the law, we love commandments, we love, because it gives us some grid by which to measure ourselves and to get some idea, within a reasonable margin, whether or not God loves us, or if we're doing okay, or what God will say to us when we do whatever. And which never is the role of the law. Is not to give us a means by which we can please God, but rather to show us how miserably we fail at any attempt to try to please God and bring us to one who has kept the law on our behalf, which is only ever the way we can be in the Lord's good favor.
Derek performed a collection of his greatest hits from his albums, including Two Shall Be Made Right, I Want to Marry You All Over, Wedding Dress, and A Savior on Capitol Hill.
You think you're really doing the Lord's work, I got to convert this guy to my particular language, to my particular set of theological words. I have to convert him, or else his salvation may be in peril, as though it's ever our perfect understanding of the transaction that has happened between us and God that saves us. Luckily, it's not the earnestness of my prayers or my articulate understanding of salvation that saves me, luckily. If it was, then it would be up and down, it would be saved one day and not the next. Children cannot learn when children cannot eat.
The concert attracted a large number of students, who all seemed to have nothing but great things to say about the performance.
That concert was great. Derek Webb has some really great songs. My personal favorite is Wedding Dress. I love the words in it, and I love how it just kind of connects to my life. But it was a great concert. Should have been here if you missed it.
It was great. Really
You
enjoyed
like Derek
it.
Webb?
Yeah, it was great.
Well, it was really good, and I didn't really know any of his songs, but I was kind of curious, and it was really neat to hear him for the first time live, so he was really good.
Woo! It was incredible!
I really liked it.
Good. Do you like Derek Webb?
Yes, I like Derek Webb a lot. I have a few listeners. I really like Michael Bird. Wedding Dress is my favorite song.
The whole time I was listening to him, all I knew was he was a really good perform guy, and I just came and I realized that I'd listened to him before, and just the way that it was all presented, the way he went about things, it was amazing. It was just absolutely fantastic.
The concert was a big hit, so if you liked what you heard, check out all of Derek's albums at musiccitynetworks.com.
Well, this presidential race doesn't seem to be slowing down much now that most of the primaries are over, so make sure to register to vote for the fall.
Fill out an absentee ballot, or just go home to vote. Either way, you are making a big difference in your nation. Well, that's all the time we have for today. For Viking Vision News, I'm Elizabeth Pabst.
And I'm Susanna Cisco. You stay super, Berry College.